Good morning, children. So now we are going to discuss the topic of chapter 4, motion in a plane. So here basically we are going to discuss two-dimensional motion only. So first here we are going to discuss the case of a position vector and a displacement vector. So first I am going to explain what is a position vector. Suppose we are considering a situation which I am considering the case of a x coordinates or a y coordinates like this. And let P is considered as the position of this particle at any instance of time. So if a vector which is drawn from origin to this position of a particle, like this, if a vector which is drawn from origin to the position of a particle at any instance of time, that is only we represent as what is that position vector. So in this case, R is considered as the position vector of this particle P at any instance of time. Now we are considering a situation which what is that after a time interval of t seconds, after some time we can say that let P dash is considered as the new position of a particle, and we can see that I represented that position of this object as let R dash is the new position of this particle. That means R dash is our new position vector. Let P is our initial position of the particle. After a time interval of t seconds, let P dash is considered as the new position of a particle. So you can see that this P dash is representing our what is that displacement vector, that is represented as delta R. So delta R is considered as our displacement vector. So if you are representing this position vector OP along this direction and OP dash is along this direction, so this is our displacement vector. For example, in this case I am taking this as a PP dash is our displacement vector, and that is represented as delta R. So delta R is a corresponding displacement vector in this case. Now along with this we have to discuss some other types of vectors also. For example, in the case of a first one is we can consider the case of a equal vector. When we are considering the case of an equal vector means the two vectors which are in the same direction and they are having same magnitude. Such types of vectors are known as equal vector. For example, here I represented there are two vectors, vector A and vector B. You know, this is the way only we are representing the vector. This symbol only we are used for representing a vector. So here I am representing there are two vectors, vector A and vector B. If they are equal, so we can say that the direction as well as their magnitude are same. So we can say vector A is equal to vector B. So such types of vectors are known as what is that equal vector. Now we can consider another type of a vector, that is known as a negative vector. So second type of a vector we are discussing is a negative vector. Negative vector means you know that there are two vectors which are having equal magnitude but they are in the opposite direction. Such types of vectors are known as a negative vector. For example, I am representing this is our vector A. So vector B, how will you representing this vector B? Like this if I am representing, so vector B is a negative vector of this vector A. So there are two vectors which are having equal magnitude but they are in the opposite direction. So such types of vectors are known as a negative vector. Then there is a third type of a vector is there, so that we can represent as so one more type of a vector, that is unit vector. So unit vector. So here I say negative vector. So negative vector means there are two vectors which are having equal magnitude but they are in the opposite direction. So we can say that vector A is equal to minus of a vector B. So this is the way we are representing our negative vector. Next third type of a vector we are representing, that is unit vector. Unit vector means a vector which is having unit magnitude and its direction is the same as the direction of a given vector. Such a type of a vector is known as a unit vector. Usually unit vectors are represented by this way only, cap, n cap. So this is a symbol of a unit vector. So unit vector means the vectors which are having unit magnitude. Magnitude is remains as a unity, but the direction is the same as in the direction of a given vector. So such a type of a vectors are known as a unit vector. So usually unit vector is represented as vector divided by magnitude of a given vector. So this is the way only we are representing a unit vector. So you see that unit vector is given by vector divided by magnitude of a vector. That means from this it is clear we can representing a vector in terms of a unit vector. So vector is represented in terms of a unit vector, that means magnitude of a vector into unit vector. So this is an important relation how to representing a vector. So vector is represented as magnitude of a vector into unit vector. So this is the way we can define this unit vector. Now we are considering another type of a vector that is known as orthogonal unit vectors. You know, when we are considering the case of a coordinate system, we know that there is an x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. So like this we are considering the coordinate system, x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. You know, when we are considering the case of a coordinate system, the unit vectors which are representing along this x, y and z directions, they are usually known as orthogonal unit vectors. So they are represented by I. So vector along, unit vector along x direction is represented as I cap, y direction is represented as j cap, and z direction is represented as k cap. That means I, j, k are commonly known as unit vectors. So unit vectors their magnitude is remains as a unity, but they are perpendicular to each other. They are mutually perpendicular. Such types of vectors are known as orthogonal unit vector. So this is where we can understand these different types of vectors. So when we are considering the case of an orthogonal unit vector, I cap, j cap and k cap are the orthogonal unit vectors. Please remember, I cap is along x direction, j cap is along y direction and k cap is usually taken along this z direction. So these are known as orthogonal unit vectors. They are mutually perpendicular to each other. So this is the way we can discuss the case of a position vector, displacement vector and various types of vectors.